Okay, what's going on, everybody? My name is Mangg. Today we're doing something pretty unusual, something pretty unique even for this channel. I don't know how this is gonna go. I don't know how long this will last. I don't even know if this will be uploaded. I really have no idea. It just sort of hit my brain and I'm like, let's see how it goes. We're gonna play a board game today. Rather interesting board game called Kingdom Death Monster. This is a big board game. In fact, one of the biggest. In fact, like, hard to get a more expensive, like, modern board game than this. I mean, we're talking like hundreds of dollars. For a while, it was like the #1 highest gaming Kickstarter ever. Yeah, so there was an original release on Kickstarter, which did over 2 million, and then there was another one, Kingdom Death Monster 1.5, which made $1 million within 19 minutes of going live. That's pretty good. Within a week, it made 5 million, and it ended up over 12 million, the highest earning game-related project on Kickstarter up to that point. It was a big deal. I mean, if you were into board gaming at the time, you were aware of Kingdom Death Monster. It was just a juggernaut. It's just, there's so much game in it. You know, there's just so much to it. It's really like a thing that could easily just be like a big RPG video game with all these subsystems and things like that. But instead, it's just a chunky old board game for 1 to 4 players. It is a campaign style game. So you will progress through the campaign using the same characters. It's much like, it's sort of like D&D in a box, I suppose. The focus is on combat most of the time, but there are other systems involved. I don't know the details, and I think that's the main point I should be going in here with. I don't really know how to play this game. I remember futzing around on Tabletop Simulator with this a while back. I think I did like the little prologue by myself, so I knew the rules for that at least at one point. I couldn't tell you right now how to play. Obviously, I could have just sat here, gone through the prologue once on my own, read the rule book or whatever, and been like, okay, this is how we do this. This is how this works, which is what my normal MO would be. But we're doing this old school style where I just go in, sight unseen, basically, and we just learn and experience it. Usually works better in a video game with a tutorial, but I think the prologue of this is basically a tutorial, so. Yeah, so I've always thought about buying this game in order to play with the group, but it always felt like, well, do I really need it when we have RPGs? But we might not always have RPGs, so maybe this would be a good purchase. I mean, yeah, you can play it on Tabletop Simulator, but as we all know, it's just not quite the same. Alright, so let's dive in. Like I said, I don't even know if I'll upload this. I don't know anything about how this is gonna go, but we'll see how it goes. Monster is a game about surviving in the darkness. You lose if your settlement's population reaches 0. You win if your settlement defeats the Gold Smoke Knight. Alright. Played by 1 to 4 players. Together, players will hunt and fight monsters using what they scavenge to grow a small settlement. Each player typically plays as one survivor, and the players take turns controlling the monsters. Game is cooperative. Players are encouraged to make long-term and split-second decisions as a group, pooling their efforts to protect their future. So we will be playing solo, like I said. So we'll be controlling all 4 survivors, all 4 of the characters. And obviously, I'll always be controlling the monster. I did look this. Wasn't like oh, I wonder if I can play this solo. This is often recommended to be a really good solo game. Even better on Tabletop Simulator, where you don't have to mess around with table space, or I can just I can just flip around and all that, and it's a lot better. Monster is designed to be played as a campaign. Groups of players will return to the same settlement and even the same survivors over the course of several play sessions. Simply pick up where you left off the last time you played. You can play with the okay. It's a miniatures hobby game. An important component of this game is assembling, customizing, and painting your miniatures. We won't be doing any of that. So we have 4 starting survivors. They're all dressed in rags of various type. And the White Lion is our prologue monster. I think he's right here. We can get a look at him. Yeah, there he just looks like a lion. Here he looks I guess it's the eye. This looked like all just flesh, but no, okay. All right. A game session is a complete cycle of 3 phases. So settlement, hunt, and showdown. And that's the loop. Okay. We've got dice. At its core, Monster is a game about the fragility of human life, the ferocity of the human spirit, and the wonder of exploration. Your story will be shaped by the decisions you make, the strengths and weaknesses of your settlement, and the growth of your survivors. The game begins with a story that will introduce you to the basic concepts of the game. All right. Let's start reading. Look at this. Once upon a time, there was a place of carved stone faces. A man with a lantern lay sleeping a dreamless sleep. The man knew nothing. One day, the man woke up. He rubbed the dried ink caked over his eyes and opened them. Around him, he saw other people stirring, and beyond, a horizon of unbroken darkness. A woman approached the man with the lantern. Her soft hand reached out to him. They had no words. They were a mystery to each other. Suddenly, a monster emerged from the darkness, its eyes wild with hunger. It attacked. The people were no match for the monster. It tore their flesh and crushed their bones between its teeth. Some it devoured whole. Overcome with terror and grief, the man with the lantern collapsed to the ground. Cold stone noses pushed into his side. There was no escape. But the man did not want to die. Desperately grasping at the cold stone faces, he felt a crack and tore at it with all his might. A piece of stone came free. It was sharp and deadly. The man with the lantern scrambled to his feet, his weapon clenched in his fist. He took a deep breath and roared into the darkness. Somewhere in the place of stone faces, nameless men and women stand together. They have nothing but a need to survive, and a lantern to light their struggle. Alrighty, that's the situation depicted here. You can see why I'm playing some Dark Souls music in the background. The game is sort of notorious for being very gory, like very adult in its visuals, sexuality, nudity, and violence, and things like that. That doesn't bother me, of course, but it's noted. The first story is a prologue to Monster. It'll teach you the fundamentals of the game. Always start the game with the first story. The story picks up after the awakening of the survivors. Before they can take stock of their surroundings, the survivors must fight for their lives against a vicious white lion. Okay. You will need... Kingdom Death is a dangerous place. Even the starting survivors can perish before their story truly begins. Okay. This is the tutorial. Starting miniatures, which we have. Alrighty. So all our shit is already created and sorted for us. Using these very nice boards that we can just tick off things and plus, minus, it's all good. Each survivor, of which we have 4, has 3 things here. They have their basic fist and tooth weapon. I don't know exactly what these numbers mean. We'll learn that in a second. Gives +1 luck when you attack with this weapon. They also have a founding stone they took from the ground. You can apparently sling the stone from anywhere on the board. Archive it for 1 automatic hit that inflicts a critical wound. So, return it to the game box. So it's just, okay. You can just get rid of that shit. For a crit. And cloth armor protects your waist. Gain 1 armor point at the waist hit location. So yeah, there's armor for each of your different body locations. Very interesting. Okay. Name your survivor. Survivor gains 1 survival for having a name. Add 1 to the record sheet. Okay. You gain a survival for naming you. Alright. So, let's see. Taco B's got to be 1. One of the females here. So, let's make, green Taco B. That's a female. And then blue is also a female. I don't have an... let's go with Priscilla with the Dark Souls theme going on. Okay. Then we'll have Mangg as the red-based male. And the other one, let's go with Locke. There we go. Okay, so they all gain 1 survival. I don't know what survival is, but presumably it's good to have. Alrighty. Survival represents a desperate desire to cling to life. In the first story, survival can only be spent to dodge. As you play, you'll gain up to 3 more life-saving survival actions: dash, encourage, and surge. Okay, survival does not automatically replenish and must be earned through gameplay. Okay. We also have movement. So each of us can move 5 spaces. We have speed of 0, which is your attack rate, accuracy of 0, attack precision, strength of 0, attack power, evasion of 0, ability to avoid attacks, luck of 0, likelihood of lucky attacks. Okay, we have insanity, courage, understanding, hunt experience, weapon proficiency. Yeah, like I said, it's gonna get fucking deep. What is the, hold on, what is the weight of this game? 4.25. Is that the heaviest game I've ever played? Probably not. Oh, it's the same weight as Twilight Imperium 3rd edition. And slightly above 4th edition. Okay, so it's on par with Twilight Imperium, which, honestly, like, Twilight Imperium for me and for our group at this point, after playing it for like 6 times, 8 times, you know, it's all pretty much like, you got that shit down. So it's gonna be a little rough initially, but I'm not especially worried. Okay, survivors have 5 hit locations. Head, arms, body, waist, legs. Hit locations have light and heavy injury levels. Cloth, starting gear, 1 armor at the waist. Brain location is a survivor's mental fitness. The fragile brain has only 1 injury level. Instead of armor, survivors use insanity to shield their brains. Alright. Only brain damage harms the brain location. Makes sense to me. Actions that cause brain damage are clearly marked. Insanity protects the brain same way armor protects hit locations. Insanity is persistent, gain and loss through gameplay. Okay, you can throw your founding stone to do an automatic crit. Okay, guess it's all fine. All right, create the White Lion AI deck. Which I think is already done for us, or should be. This is the basic. Here's Claw. Claw set aside. I think this is what we want. Okay, maybe we don't. Maybe we do have to make it ourselves. See here, we need a comp, size up, power SWAT, grasp. Grasp, size up. Okay. Power SWAT and grasp. Power SWAT, I don't see. And that's supposed to be White Lion basic? Oh, it is already done. Of course it is. Why wouldn't it be? Right, never mind. Okay, it's already done for us. Good. Place Claw face down on top. All right, blah, 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 blah. Shuffle that. Face down on top. Okay, good. Alright. Hit location cards used to track where the White Lion is hit when it is attacked. Take the White Lion's hit location card, set aside Strange Hand. Okay, so they're doing this just so they can go through and teach us as it is. Alright, so there's 23 of those cards. Place the double-sided. Okay, showdown, yeah. Miniatures, yeah. Alright, we're fine there. Alright. The White Lion takes its turn, then the survivors take a turn consisting of one act per survivor. This is considered one full round. So we don't need a monster controller, because as I said, I'll be always controlling the monster. No one else is going to do it. We're going to draw an attack card for the lion, which we know to be Claw. And consult the pick target list on the AI card. This action tells the monster controller which survivor to target. Alright, so closest threat facing in range. Okay. So there's definitely a tie. Up for me to choose. Okay. So closest threat is someone that is standing closest. Knockdown survivor is not a threat. Facing all spaces in front of the monster miniature. So yeah, unlike D&D, facing does matter. Blah, blah, blah. First item in the pick target list, closest threat facing in range. If the monster can move 6 or fewer spaces to reach a threat in the direction the White Lion is facing, one of those survivors is the target. If not... Okay. Sniff. Sniff. The White Lion uses its powerful nose to find its prey and end its turn. Till the end of the next round, all survivors are now threats, even if they are knocked down or use an effect that says otherwise. Oh, boy. So if you're just trying to, like, use your friends as bait or something, he'll just fuck them up. Okay. So it's gonna be one of these targets. Let's pick Mangg, I suppose. Hopefully Mangg doesn't die, but you never know. Okay, look at all these fun rules. Next action on the AI card is move and attack. Move the white line towards its target any number of spaces up to its current movement. Unless otherwise noted, a monster always turns to face its target. The white lion should move by the most direct route possible. One adjacent, non-diagonal space at a time. Okay. So, alright, so he can move 6 spaces. He needs to be facing Mangg. Oh, look at that. Shows you his movement range. Alright, that's interesting. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I guess... I don't know, I feel like he would probably just go here. I don't think he would put himself in front of everyone like that. But I think that's doable. If that showed his actual full movement range, I don't think there's anything wrong with what I did. So we're fine. Oh, and it actually puts their name there. Why did it put DW? That could be DW. It's weird. DW. Where did that come from? I don't want DW there. Okay, good. All right. He is in position, rulebook. Follow the attack profile on the AI card and make an attack based on the speed, accuracy, and damage listed there. Speed determines the number of attack rolls. Claw's attack profile has 2 speed, so roll 2d10 to attack. Accuracy is the number an attack roll must meet or exceed to hit the target. Claw has 2 accuracy, so determine hits by checking how many roll results are 2 or over. Damn. That's real fucking accurate. Okay. So I'm rolling 2d10, which I've got right here. Oh, actually, I think I would use these. All right. What do we got? We got 2 hits. Oh my god. Alright. If there are any hits in the attack, the target suffers damage equal to the damage listed in the attack profile. This damage injures survivors, reducing their armor, then causing injuries. Roll the hit location dice once for every hit to determine what hit locations are damaged. All hit location dice must be rolled before continuing. Okay. Alright. So that's these things. So let's roll the 2 locations. We got a waist and my arms. So the waist armor that I have, my cloth absorbs it. So it says it doesn't destroy the cloth armor, but this doesn't replenish during the fight. So I've used it up. The arm part, I either have to take the damage or use my survival to dodge. Okay. So either taking the light injury or using my... When the heavy injury level is filled, you're knocked down, no longer a threat. Knockdown survivors cannot spend activation or movement or be knocked down again. They can spend survival to dodge but stay knocked down. You get up at the end of the next monster turn. Okay. Yeah, I think we'll just take it. We'll just accept our fate. So we're gonna check in this light injury for arms, and that's the attack. I assume later on, you know, you could maybe heal during the fight or something. I have no idea. Okay. Once claw is completed, place it face up in the AI discard pile, and the monster's turn, blah, blah, blah. Okay. I think we get all that. Brain trauma just gives you disorders. Okay, I think this is all stuff we can learn as we go. Moods are AI cards that remain in play after the monster's turn ends. Okay, the white lion can get into a mood. Alright, I want to know about my turn. Alright, blah blah blah, no set order, you get 1 act each. When a survivor takes their act, they gain 1 movement and 1 activation. These can be spent in any order and are not cumulative. Okay, I mean, it's a lot like D&D. So you can move up to 5 spaces. Cannot divide your movement, so you can't move, do an action, and then move again. So let's just have Mangg attack. I don't think it matters if I'm like behind it or not. I don't think there's opportunity attacks. I suppose I should. I'm gonna move here. I mean, why wouldn't you? We want to surround the thing, right? In case it has like some sort of AoE attack or something. Okay, so we're gonna be using our Founding Stone to attack. We're not gonna be throwing it. We're just gonna be meleeing with it. So the 2 means that we get to roll 2 dice, just like the lion. We need a 7 or higher in order to hit, and it does 1 damage if it does hit. I thought there was like a cool way to roll dice. I could be wrong. Maybe I'm thinking of some other mod. Alright, it's fine. We're gonna roll 2 dice. Alright, we got a 7. Thank goodness. Got 1 hit. Okay. Survivors attacking from a monster's blind spot are at an advantage. Oh, well. I was correct in doing that, although it doesn't actually make a difference because we rolled a 7 and a 5. So, but alright, so you definitely want to attack from the blind spot. Which I don't know how you really can just tell that at a glance, other than just... It's behind it? I mean, obviously, but I would hope... Oh, here. Monster's blind spot is literally just the 2 spaces behind it. That's it. That's its only blind spot. Interesting. Okay. So we're going to draw 1 hit location card for each hit. Okay. And then we have to attempt to wound the location. So that's... Oh, okay. So it doesn't do 1 damage. We add 1 to our wound roll. So, alright. Let's roll the hit location, which is going to be the strange hand. So this will tell us what happens if we fail. Or if we do a critical wound. Okay. So the white lion's toughness is 6, as indicated right here, toughness. And is also on this spec sheet, I assume. Yeah, okay. Yeah, all right. So we're gonna roll the die. We get +1, so we need a 5 or higher. Look at that! No! Failure. Okay, so you get a critical wound if you roll a 10. We didn't get that. If you fight with a fist and tooth, which gives you +1 luck, you get a crit on a 9 or a 10. So that's nice, but we fail. Instinctively striking back, the white lion's oddly human hand darts forward. Perform basic action, target the attacker. Alright, so its basic action is right here. It's basically the same as a claw. It is a claw. So he rolls 2 dice, accuracy of 2+, and now Mangg is in fucking trouble. Because what are the odds he doesn't, Yeah, so he got another 2 hits. Now we're probably gonna use our survival here. Alright, we got 2 shots on the body. I'm gonna take 1 and spend the survival to dodge. Ah. That sucked. Yeah. I don't know if it mentions dodging specifically, but I assume that's just how it works, and we're fine. Okay, great. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. All right. Oh, here we go. Dodge action. Once per round, spend 1 survival to cancel a monster hit from an attack profile. Hit becomes a miss, does not cause damage. Monsters may pass through survivor-occupied spaces. If they do, that survivor suffers collision and is knocked down. If it ends its movement in a survivor-occupied space, the survivor's knocked down and suffers knockback 5. Whatever exactly that means. Alright. We're good, I think. So when it actually gets wounded, if we would have just hit it and wounded it, we would have removed the top card of the AI deck without looking at it, placing it in the wound stack. And that's how we kill it, is basically depleting its entire AI deck so that it has no more moves. And it's just done. So as you whittle it down, it becomes more and more predictable, and it has less options available to it, which is pretty interesting. Okay, so that was Mangg's turn. Now, I don't know what I didn't catch is when it does the reaction, I assume it faces Mangg, otherwise, you know. Let me try and Google this. Okay. It does not turn to face him, unless otherwise specified. Otherwise, turning and facing and movement is part of the actual attack phase for him. So it's not normally done as part of reactions. Okay, so let's have Locke go next. We'll have the 2 men get behind him there. Guess he'll also attack with the Founding Stone. It's just better than your fist. I mean, obviously. So we're looking for 6 or higher, because we're attacking from behind him. Hey, we got 2 hits there, and one of them is a lantern, so it's a crit. Or no, that's not how that works. Crit is only when you're trying to wound it. Okay, that's fine. Right. Okay, yes. So we got 2 hits, so we're going to be doing this one at a time. So we're going to draw this beast's chest. So So we're striking its chest. It's strength of 1, so we need 5 or higher. Damn it. Alright. That's a failure. So, full move monster forward in a straight line. Cancel all hits now out of range. Any survivors passed over suffer grab. That sucks. That really sucks. So, he's moving... I don't even know how that works. I don't know how... I think actually we've ran into that scenario where he's on top of him. I don't know how to orient this to where it'll balance. That's obnoxious. Alright, well, because you can't go off the board. That would be ridiculous. This isn't D&D. Okay. So... Boy. So that's Taco Bitch, right? So she's gonna suffer 1 damage, so we need to roll the hit location, which is her arms. So she's lightly wounded on her arms. That sucks. His other hit got canceled. That sucks. It all sucks, man. That was my ass. So she's knocked down, which means she won't get back up until the end of the next monster turn. Knockback. They're pushed. Yeah, I think she's basically in the monster space. She's just trapped underneath it, as far as I understand it. So I imagine he'll eventually move, but she does not get her turn, which blows. Priscilla will move in. She's going to do the same thing. We need 6 or higher, or 5 or higher. We got 1 hit. All right, so we'll draw another hit location. We got the knee. So there's no failure, but we still have to roll to try and wound it. So this is where we need a 5 or higher. We did it. We wounded it. All right. It's not a crit wound where we would have shattered his fucking kneecap. That would have been nice. But all right, there we go. All of that for 1 wound on this thing. Okay, that's 1 round. So now we draw another AI card, Grasp. It's the closest knockdown survivor in range. Poor fucking Taco Bitch. She's gonna get shredded. Okay. So he doesn't need to move because he's on top of her. It only rolls... he's only going to roll 1 die. He's probably going to hit. And then after it does damage, he full moves away from all threats. Target suffers grab. Oh, so he's dragging her away. Okay. All right, so let's roll 2 or higher. Of course, it's gonna... Yeah, it hits. Okay. So, Taco B is gonna take a hit on her arms. Again. All right. She's already knocked down, so fuck it. It doesn't matter. But now he's gonna do a full move away of 6 spaces away from everyone. So that's gonna be here. Taco B is here. She suffers another wound from being grabbed to her waist. So fortunately we just break the armor there. That's fine. Fucking Taco Bee. All right, and I think that's it. Yeah, all right. That's his turn, so now it's the other's turn. Here is where we might start flinging our stones. Because Priscilla can get in there, I guess. One, oh no, she can? Oh, there's no diagonals. There's no diagonals. So none of them can get in. I think they're all gonna fling their stones then. I mean, all things considered, that's pretty good damage. It's an automatic crit. An automatic crit from 3 of them. So, yeah, I think we just delete this then. We delete their founding stones. They're back in the game box. They don't exist. And now we're just going to draw 3 wound cards and do the crit effects. So, it's heal. We ruin its straining tendon. So it's knocked down. It's got a persistent injury. When it starts its movement, roll 1d10. On a result of 1, it's knocked down. So this we can... So we're discarding one of those, because it did get injured. It's knocked down. I don't know. I guess you do that. You do that. Okay. That's pretty good. That was the first one. Second one. It's elbow. Okay. It howls in pain as the blow breaks its elbow with a sickening crunch. Non-deaf survivors gain +3 insanity and may stand if they're knocked down. Shit. Actually, I think Taco Bitch was supposed to stand anyways. So, whatever. But alright. Well, none of our characters are deaf, as far as I know. So, they gain insanity. Which I think is just this. So all of us, right? All of us gain 3 insanity. Alright. And that's another wound, so kaplop. And now the third crit. It's flank. Okay, so we normally we would have to do this reaction thing where the attacker gained the priority target token, but the crit cancels that. It knocks him down again. Oh, well, it's knocked down. All reactions are canceled, and all hit rolls succeed on 3 or higher. Damn. Very nice. It's pretty good. Okay. And we do another wound. That was pretty solid, but it's going to get even better because Taco Bee is going to go behind him now. While he's knocked down, she's going to just stab with her founding stone. So this is 2 dice succeeding on a 2 or higher due to the being behind it. So that's double hit. Okay. So double hit. First one got Clever Ploy, which is a trap. Fucking Taco Bitch. When a trap is drawn, a knockdown monster will stand. Trap cancels all the attacker's hits and ends their attack. God damn it, Taco Bitch. Okay. Alright, so attacker is doomed. That doesn't sound good. Is that in the rulebook here? A survivor who is doomed cannot spend survival until the card is completed. Oh, okay. Well, that's a shame, but I think she's already spent... No, she hasn't. No, she didn't. Oh, that sucks then. Okay. Perform basic action targeting the attacker. Oh, it says doomed right there. Right. Alright, well, it's just a basic attack against her, and I can't spend survival, so it kind of sucks. Because this is going to be... Yep, that's 2 hits. Okay, that sucks. Taco Bee might just be dead. The waist and the arms. I think she is kind of dead. The waist definitely gets that. Let me look about this. The survivor's hit location has no remaining armor and all they are in danger. Any further damage to this hit location will cause a severe injury. Okay. Is this table listed anywhere? I assume it's this table. This would make the most sense. Yeah. Alright, so this is her arm suffering a severe injury. We're rolling a d10. Fun, fun, fun! We got a 2. 2 on the arms is Die of Shock. Your vision fades along with the sight of your mangled, armless torso. Brilliant. He is just fucking dead. Okay. I didn't expect that in the prologue, but it is possible. Yeah, I mean, it says it's definitely possible. Yeah, okay. It doesn't cause, like, any problems for the others, except there's one less character involved. Alright, so he's standing again. That's where we're at. Kind of wish she would have thrown her stone then, but it is what it is. Because now everything gets reshuffled. I just need to check if this persistent one also gets shuffled. Google. That's what we're all about. Let's see here. Persistent. There's not like a... This says it will get shuffled back in. It doesn't get shuffled back in. Oh, okay, no. They don't get shuffled back in because they're no longer part of, like, the deck or anything. They are just a persistent wound, which makes, obviously, a lot of sense. The rest of this gets shuffled back in, like so. Alright, it is his turn. I mean, we are hurting him. He doesn't have many actions left, but he's still capable of tearing us apart. Terrifying Roar. All non-deaf survivors, so that's all of them. Roll 1d10 per target. If the result is 2+ and is higher than the target's courage, target suffers 1 brain damage per monster level and knockback 6. Then you perform a basic action targeting the furthest survivor in range. Okay. I don't think he'll actually be able to hit anyone then, but okay. We have no courage, of course. So I'm gonna just roll. I wonder what happened to my red dice. Alright, anyways. Alright, so Mangg. Yep, he gets hit. Priscilla. Yep, gets hit. And Locke. Yep, gets hit. Okay, so they all get hit with the roar, which means that they all suffer a brain damage and get knocked back 6 spaces. Let me check on the brain damage thing again. Oh, I think it's just damage to the brain. In which case my insanity covers me? Yeah, that makes sense to me. Okay, so all of them have the 3 because of that nice crit, so we'll just reduce that by 1. And we should be fine. Now the knockback 6. Pushed X space in a straight line away from the monster. Okay, so yeah, I think that's pretty clear. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They'll all just end up like here. And then he is going to move his full move there, but he can't quite attack, which is good. So we're good there. We're good there. All right. So the unfortunate thing is the rest of us are down to our fists, and we don't have those nice weapons. So we have a better chance of critting, but we have a worse chance of hitting, so it's not ideal. Especially because only Priscilla is going to be able to actually get the bonus. So Priscilla will need a 7 or higher here. Of course not. Alright, so that's that. Mangg will jump in there. He needs an 8 or higher. Nothing. And Locke he'll get right up in his grill. Locke hasn't been touched. 2 hits! Very nice. Fucking Locke. Alright. Alright, Beast's Brow. So I guess I didn't pick if this was the crit or the non-crit. How are you supposed to select what order to try to wound them in? Oh, but that crit doesn't matter. You're right, the crit doesn't matter. I'm sorry. Alright, so it doesn't matter. Alright, so we actually draw both. And then we resolve them in the order of our choosing. Doesn't really matter, I guess. 1, we get punished if we wound it. 1, we get punished if we don't wound it, so... it doesn't really matter. Let's go with the brow first. We need a... Let me think. We need a 6 or higher, and we crit on a 9 or a 10. Nice, we got a wound. So we are going to get hit for this, but that's fine. Because we're dumping this. So I suffer a brain damage, which is fine. Good, 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 good. Then we get the basic attack. So we're going to be rolling the 2 dice. Hitting on a 2 or higher. Yep. So those are both hits. My body and my waist, so that'll break the waist armor, and we'll do the light wound there to the body. It's all fine. Okay, that's that. Now we roll the wound to try and wound the tricep, which I'll probably fail. And yep, I failed. So I get hit again. Brilliant. And again, this is on a 2 or higher. I've yet to roll a 1. Yeah, so that's another couple hits, hopefully to some nice juicy locations, such as double waste. Brilliant. I'll use the survival to dodge. I'll take 1 light wound, and that is that. All right, that is our turn. We're holding on. So this is gonna get shuffled again. We got a claw. So closest threat is Locke that he's facing. So yeah, he will claw Locke yet again. 3 in a row here. Locke can take it. Another 2 hits. Brilliant. Let's try not to get double waste again. That would suck. We got 1 waste, 1 body. So, yep, he's taking double heavy wounds, which means he's getting knocked over. But knocked over, that only lasts, oh, till the next monster round. Right, so he loses this whole next turn. Which does suck. Yeah, next monster turn. Okay. That's his move, though, so it's up to Mangg and Priscilla to just wail on his ass. Alright, let's do it, Mangg. We're trying to hit. We need an 8 or higher. No, 7 or higher, because we're attacking from the blind spot. 7 or higher, here we go. That's a 1 and that's a 3, so that's nothing. Priscilla, 7 or higher. Yes. We got 1 hit. Something. Okay. So... if we fuck up and fail, Locke's getting grabbed. So that's not great. We need a 6 or higher. We crit on a 9 or a 10. Crit. Incredible. We fracture his shoulder. He gains -1 movement. So I think that ticks down to 5, which is fine. And he gets wounded, so he's down to 2 AI cards. There's a chance. There's a chance here, ladies and gentlemen. We could pull it out. Alright. He is going to draw this card, though. Grasp. Of course, there is a knockdown survivor in range. So he's going to roll. He needs a 2 or higher on 1 die. He does, of course, hit. So this will be doing 1 damage to Locke on his head. So he's still knocked down. Okay. Now he's going to do a full move away and grab him. So... okay, that's cool. That adjusts based on his shit. Okay. And now he's going to suffer 1 more damage for being grabbed. This might just kill him. It's to his body, so we do have to roll on the severe wounds for his body, which, like, Taco Bitch could kill him. We got ourselves a 6. Disemboweled. Your movement is reduced to 1 until the showdown ends. Gain 1 bleeding token. Skip the next hunt. And 1 other survivor has to live to the end to carry him back to the settlement. Otherwise, he's dead. Holy shit. So he's basically useless at this point. And we can't use him for the next hunt. Fucking hell. I like that your genitals could get destroyed as well. That's nice. This reminds me of Warhammer Fantasy. Okay. Gain a bleeding token. I don't know if there's just a thing I can mark or... bleed... I don't know where anything is on this board. So that'll be interesting to find. I would assume it wouldn't be too far away. Oh, if your insanity is 3+, you are insane. I probably should have looked that up. But now I'm struggling with bleed tokens, so go figure. No, no. Terrain, no. Terrain, no. Look at all this shit, man. Oh my god. Okay, it's probably here. Bleeding tokens. We got one. I think it's temporary, but we can double check that. If you get 5 bleeding tokens, you die. But we'll put it there for now. Okay, let me look up the insanity thing. Doesn't even mention it here. Maybe they don't expect you to actually get 3 insanity. Alright, we won't worry about it now. We won't worry. We'll get to that later. Okay, Locke's very fucked up. He has been disemboweled. He's laying on the ground. I think technically, no, I assume he's not been. He doesn't get to stand up. He got knocked down like 8 more times during that. We're just gonna keep him down. I'm not exactly sure if he would get up. If anyone that has played this wants to let me know. So let's go back to the others, who will continue to try and wail on his ass. Technically, I shouldn't move them like that, so we'll just do Mangg first. Again, we need a 7 or higher. Beautiful, we got one. We got one. All right, we're going for his temple. Nice. Okay, going for the temple. We need a 6 or higher, crit on a 9 or a 10. Fuck. Alright, so Mangg's gonna get basic attacked, of course. This is a fucking fight for survival. Yep, that's 2 hits, of course. I think Mangg is already thoroughly beaten down as well. 1 on the leg, 1 on the body. Yep, he's knocked down. Okay, great. Priscilla coming in, maybe she can do it. No, neither of those are a hit. So that's that. All right. Grasp. I think it again is just gonna grasp Locke. He's facing Locke. So it is what it is. The only chance Locke really has at this point is if he rolls a 1. He didn't. So this is 1 damage to Locke. To his legs. Okay. His legs are perfectly fine, so you can wail on those for a little while. Now we do another full move here. Locke gets dragged along again. Gets another wound. This is fucking terrible. Another wound to his body. 8. Broken rib. Suffer -1 permanent speed. This injury is permanent. And gain a bleeding token. Holy shit. That went there. Oh my god. -1 speed. Fucking, if Locke survives this, he will be a legend, or he'll die the instant he ever walks back into a fight. I'm not sure which. That's it. Yeah, okay, that's it. Now, I think Mangg would stand up at this point, because he got knocked down on his turn, so the next monster turn would end now. So I think he's fine, and he's gonna get right back to it. What did I need? 7 or higher? No. Yes, 7 or higher. What did I get? I didn't get that. Okay. Priscilla, 7 or higher. It's shit. Maybe I shouldn't have thrown those things away so soon. Alright, we got 1 hit. And it's... Oh my god. Fuzzy groin would have worked out. I would have been okay with that. But then you went with, you hit the monster right in the ding-dong. It actually says, if you're not watching, if you're just listening, it actually says you hit the monster right in the ding-dong. Beautiful. Okay, so there's no penalty for failing or anything like that. We just need 6 or higher. We crit on a 9 or a 10. God damn it. That would have been so good. We would have fucking destroyed his genitals. Which actually would have made him more dangerous. But we would have gained his testes as a resource. Like Monster Hunter. You gain, you know, Rathalos's fucking dick. And the attacker permanently gains the priority target token. That's funny. It's like Fallout and shooting someone in the dick. Alright, well, we didn't do any of that. We just failed completely. We grazed his groin. He's not too upset about it. He kind of liked it. He's okay with it. Oh, God. This, I don't know if we'll actually pull through. We got a ways to go yet. We have to wound him 3 more times. Because he's got 2 more cards, and then once he's down to just his basic action, you have to hit him 1 more time. But alright, he's got his claw. So he won't go for lock because he's knocked down. So he's going to turn. And he's going to hit one of us. Actually, I don't know if he will. Closest threat facing in range. That's no one. Oh, but he might... If there's no... Oh, let me go back to the knockdown thing. Didn't I say something about that? Where he'll just, like, fuck up the person on the ground? Okay, blah, 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 blah. Oh, okay, so no. It technically does not have a target right now because we're in its blind spot. So it wouldn't face. Again, so first it checks facing in range, not knocked down. That's no one. It's not facing any threat. Then it checks the closest threat in its entire field of view, which is literally every space on the board except the 2 directly behind him, which is sort of ridiculous, but that's how it is. And you can see that visualized here, the 2 spots directly behind it. So nothing on there. It has no threat. So then it will sniff. Sniffing doesn't do anything right now, except until the end of the next round, everyone's a threat, even if they're knocked down. So no matter what, next round, he will find someone. Unless Locke was also dead, and we stayed in its blind spot. Then maybe, I don't know, we could just beat its ass. I'm not sure about that exactly. That might be a little cheesy. But alright, so right now, we're good. Doesn't do anything. So let's have Mangg wind up again. Again, we need a 7 or higher. And we got 1, thank goodness. Let's draw 1. We're attacking its paw. There is a penalty for failure here. We need a 6 or higher. Fucking hell, man. Jesus. Okay. Basic attack plus 2 damage. That sucks. Plus 2 damage. How can someone withstand such reckless hate? Yeah, okay, so whatever this fucking hits, I will be demolished. And Mangg is dead. I mean, Mangg is fucking dead. Yep, so that's 2 hits. Each one is doing 3 damage. 1 to my body, 1 to my legs. So, oh god. So I'm rolling 3 times on the body chart. I'm fucking dead. Alright. First, we're broken rib. So we got the permanent -1 speed and 1 bleeding token. Then we've got... that's a 1. Instant death. Alright, don't even worry about the rest of it. Sends a bone fragment directly into my heart, killing me instantly. Fucking dead. Holy shit. Oh, there's a nice battle UI. That's actually handy. Oh, and it lists all your weapons. Oh, that's really good. We'll remember that for next time. Okay. Then, Priscilla didn't go yet. So, alright, we got 2 dice, 7 or higher. Come on, Priscilla. 1 hit. Okay, good. We got its back. We're trying to just fuck up its back. 6 or higher. Come on, the odds are good. Yes, crit. That's what I'm talking about. -1 accuracy. We stab it in the spine. All right, perfect. So this gets dumped. And -1 accuracy. So that means he can only hit on a 3 or higher now. Great. All right. Let's draw. Now he is sniffed, so it doesn't really matter. So he's attacking Locke. I highly doubt Locke will survive this. 3 or higher on 1 die. Yep, definite hit. So this is going to be 1 damage to Locke. Fuck up his legs or something. He did fuck up his leg. Maybe Locke should have stood up at some point. I don't know, but he continues to get ravaged, so. Okay, so now he's gonna move 5 spaces away. So I think he'll move like here, taking Locke with him. This is a disaster. Okay. And now we do the grab damage to his head. All right. Oh, no, his head already got hit. So we're doing severe head damage. 3. Decapitation. All right, he is done. He is fucking done. All right, it's all on Priscilla. She's got to do 2 wounds here. I don't really expect it to happen, but it's thrilling. Okay. So this is 7 or higher. 2 hits. All right. Holy shit. Don't give me a trap. All right. Ooh, okay. Let's just go for the kneecap. Let's go for the kneecap first. 6 or higher. All right. Another wound. So he's down to only his basic action now. We could end it right now. His strange hand. 6 or higher, and it's done. Oh! God damn it. Alright, failure. So this is going to be the basic attack on Priscilla. So this is 2 damage, or 2 rolls, 3 or higher. 1 damage each. That's 2 hits. Okay. On the leg and on the body on Priscilla. She's like untouched. Jesus. All right. Who would have thought on Priscilla? Oh, and she's got her survival. I'm going to hold on to it. I might not even need it. We'll see. Okay, so now it's his turn. He just does the basic action. So the second thing is closest survivor in range. So no matter what, he's going to target her. There's no cheesing here. He's going to roll 2 again. 3 or higher. Wow, he actually only hit 1. Perfect. On her waist, where she has armor. Perfect. She's gonna do this. She's gonna fucking do this. All right. Moving here. 7 or higher. Do it up. Miss. Total fucking miss. All right. And we're just gonna bounce back and forth on this. He has a much better chance of hitting me than I have of hitting him. It's a 2-step process for me. All right, so he got 2 more hits. We probably are gonna need the dodge. Waist and my head. That's still fine. Okay. Oh God, down to the wire here. Oh, 2 hits. Okay, good. Good. Just gotta get 1. Just gotta get 1. Both of these are going to move him out of range, so it doesn't matter which one I pick. Yeah, it literally does not matter which one I pick. So we'll just do his ear. It's kind of funny. We'll do his ear. We need a 6 or higher. God damn it. All right, so that's a failure. So basically he just moves 1 space away, but then he's just gonna come back to hit me. So he's there. We roll again, 3 or higher. That's 2 more hits. We're gonna need the dodge. On my head and on my body. Yep, definitely gonna need... Oh, shit. If I get knocked down, that's pretty bad. But obviously I could insta-die from the severe injury. Knocked down. If there's no other target... Oh, no. I have a turn, right? Because next turn, if I'm knocked down, all he'll do is sniff. Okay, that's fine. So I'm going to spend the dodge on survival. So I avoid the severe head injury, which would probably kill me. I'm going to get knocked down for the body. He's just going to sniff, and then I get back up and I'm fine. I think that's how the rules work. So now I'm going to continue again. Here we go. Come on, man. Come on, man. 7 or higher. We got 1 hit. Okay. Onto its soft belly. This is exactly where we need to strike. 6 or higher. Finish it! Yeah! And it's a crit because I'm using my fist. So I fucking tear out its intestines. Gain 1 random white lion resource. Oh, man. Wow, and at the start of every turn, you roll a d10. On a 1, he suffers a wound. Damn, that's pretty good early on, but it doesn't matter because we killed it! Fucking Priscilla! That's a survivor right there. That is a survivor. Okay. Wow, that's intense. That's so... I feel so invested. Okay. So, everyone else is just fucking dead. She gets 1 hunt XP. Brilliant. Alright. You get resources. So, you take out the White Lion's resource cards, shuffle them and draw 4. Take out the basic resource cards, shuffle them and draw 4. The survivors pick up any other gear that the others had. The problem is I threw away those fucking things that were useful, but hopefully we can get some more weapons. Okay, so resource. Okay, here we go. Here we go. So we're gonna take 4 of these. And then 4 basic resources. Okay, and then because I did this, I ripped out its intestines, I gain another random White Lion resource. We actually get 5. All right. Oh, man. What did I get? What did I get? What do I get? What do I get? I got some white fur, some golden whiskers, a curious hand. When you gain this, a random survivor gains +1 insanity. Okay, well, that would be Priscilla. No, not survival. Insanity. So she's insane, of course. And a left claw. This is badass. It's like Monster Hunter. It's great. Oh, we also gained some broken lanterns, monster bones, a skull. When you gain this, a survivor of your choice gains +1 insanity. Okay, we're probably going to have to look up that. A monster organ. If you consume this, archive this card, roll a d10 on a result of 6+, you contract a parasite. Archive all consumable gear in your gear grid now. I don't think I want to consume that. I think those are the only things that did stuff, though, so that's fine. Holy shit. And then you make your settlement. Which I don't think we'll get into right now, but I want to. Damn. That's crazy. That's some crazy shit. Oh, I think I actually get her founding stone, so I'm going to take that. I mean, we're going to remake these, so they're going to end up with, you know, the cloth. And, you know, they'll be full reset back to where they were. Priscilla is just like the veteran now. The insane veteran with 1 hunt XP. So she deserves the founding stone for now. Yeah. Holy shit. That's pretty damn cool. I'm gonna continue this, at least, you know, for the next video. I'm not gonna say, like, right now that, like, yes, I need to buy this to play with my friends. We need to play a bit more in order for me to really find that out, but I could definitely see it as something we would enjoy as a group. So I want to see how this settlement goes. I love these, like, I just, you know, obviously killing monsters, harvesting parts in order to make gear and stuff is just like, yes, I love all that. That was a crazy prologue fight. Holy shit. Can't get over that. That fight could have gone in so many different ways. And yeah, I could see, like, where we're playing with 4 people where you control your one guy and, like, building him up and getting all this hunt XP and then just getting fucking disemboweled in a fight. It's like, oh, it's like XCOM, like, to the max. All right. So yeah, pretty interesting shit. I think I'll definitely upload this. Probably worth watching for some people. But all right, my name is Mangg. This has been Kingdom Death Monster. I'll see you fine folks in the next part.